time. I walked up and took my loss this time. The days passed, I done lost this time. Shots fired, who I lost this time. Never felt like you lost this time. I bossed up and took my loss this time. The days passed, I done lost this time. Shots fired, who I lost this time. But it's real life, don't give up, just pick up in this real life. No fiction, we grind up in this real life. Success, love, and kill us in this real life. In this real life.
A life long live a long life. Ain't worried about tomorrow, I'm trying to get through this night. Too much success with my words, I never move this mic.
Man. Lost time, man. Lost time. You know, we all experience lost time in our life, you know. And this video right here I'm making, I'm finally able to make. It's me explaining the lost time I had, you know. That's why this song I made with my brothers, the Hesters. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to my brothers, the Hesters. That's why this song deep to me, man. You know, when I made this song, I was literally in tears writing this hook because lost time, you know, a lot of us got to accept the lost time that we lost. And it took me years, to finally be able to make this video. That's long overdue, you know. So, hello everybody. How everybody doing out there in the YouTube world, in the social media world, or in the world period? It's your boy Compton Brown Reels, also known as Hassan, and I'm finally making this video. Video where, you know, I'm kind of just giving y'all a rundown of what didn't happen in a period of time where Reels just disappeared and just came back on the YouTube world. You know, image kind of different, you know, I put on a little weight, you know, I was way bigger than this, you know, I'm finally getting myself in shape, back in shape, you know, getting myself healthy, but a lot has happened, and I feel like it's unfair to y'all for me to not explain that, or, you know, I'll pop out of nowhere on YouTube and be like, what happened? Like, so where have I been? As y'all see in the title, where have I been? And, you know, what depression did to me. If anybody knows, depression is a hard subject to talk about. So when somebody is talking about it, you know, it shows a sign of bravery. But, you know, I'm here to just kind of just give y'all a rundown and everything, and just first apologize to everybody, you know. As you can see on let me put this out real quick so I can talk. As you can see on my my old channel, which I'm not on no more, I'm locked out of currently, but I will get that channel back. But my old channel, Compton Brown Reels, my last video near, you know, me, you know, going to visit my mom, or, you know, me talking about my mom, you know, and how that took effect to me. But I want to take y'all back, you know, this video, you know, I don't know how long it's going to be, but I'm kind of, you know, I got a lot to display right now, so I just want to kind of, you know, y'all just sit back, you know, go light your blunt up, roll up, do something, you know, but just sit back, and I appreciate the people that's actually tuned in and having the heart to hear me out or just listen to this video, because it's tough to make. Like I said, this video took me years to make, and I'm finally here, you know, brave enough to make this video. But what happened to me in these years has been, you know, for those who don't know, you know, I lost my mother, Cassandra Ann Gillen, in 2016. Still to this day, one of the hardest things to cope with. That was the start of everything, of my depression. That was the start of me letting myself go. Like, that was the start of everything. Reason being because nobody is really capable, or nobody's really ready or really prepared to really lose a parent. Like, and it's things that we don't talk about, you know. And in sensing the reality of everything, we supposed to bury our parents. Us kids supposed to bury our parents. That's why when a child goes, or a youngin, or anybody of the youth dies before an adult or before the parent, it hits harder, because in reality, we're supposed to bury our parents. So for me, you know, How can somebody be prepared to bury their parent? How can be somebody prepared for death prepared? You never really prepared for it. And it don't matter like how somebody goes. You never prepared to lose somebody you truly love. And it's nothing like a parent. And it was nothing like my mother, you know? And let me go ahead and stop before I, start explaining more. Excuse the tears, they might come down talking about this. I'm able to talk about stuff, but stuff still hurts me, so I might cry, but I'm still strong enough to talk about it. So just don't play me for no soft weak nigga, because that ain't it. You feel me? But on some real shit, nobody's really prepared to lose that. And the thing is, with my mother, my beautiful mother, I took her to. She was doing real bad when she was going through a whole cancer thing. See, I don't think nobody know. My mama, she had bone cancer, breast cancer, and she had the surgery, and the cancer was gone. And I'll never forget that call, man. I never forget that call that I got from my mother, and she called me. And I guess she got the results for a test. She took another test, and she said, I found the cancer back. And it's just spreading. And, it was hard to hear, because my mom, she was very much open to me. She was very open, very outspoken, and very honest to me. Like, it's things that she told me that I still haven't discussed with people because it's just hard, My mama told me, throughout this whole cancer situation, she once told me that she don't want to die from this. I remember one time we had my whole family threw a breast cancer party for her, and when she walked, and before she got to the entrance, she looked and she just started crying because it felt like she dying, and it touched me, it hurted me, and my mom was just so good to this world and to people, so for me it was hard for me to cope and understand. Seeing somebody that do good to this world and to go in pain and just go out like that, I didn't understand it, so I wasn't prepared for that, and shout out to these two people. I'm not going to say their name because I'm on YouTube. I don't want to publicly say their name, but there's two people in my life before my mom had got cancer. There's two people in my life that I experienced cancer with, I saw one of my bros, his mother go through cancer, so I saw how she looked till, it took her out. I seen that change. And I see somebody, her sister going to cancer, and I seen how it changed her and these two people, and I was in their lives a lot, so I seen what cancer do to people. So I thought I was going to be prepared when I saw it change my mom, but when it got to that moment, like, only people, if you experience somebody that had cancer in your family, you can relate to this. But when it got to that moment where it started changing her mind, she started thinking different. She wasn't here, her mental wasn't here. It fucked me up because I took care of my mama 90% of the time. I took my mother to her chemotherapies 90% of the time. I never forget just taking her to the chemotherapies, to go into the car and write music. That was just my thing to do. So it tore me apart. I ain't gonna lie. I stopped a lot, just to take care of my mom because I was just focused on her. Because before she had the cancer, I was just I was out, I was outside, I was enjoying life, But when she got diagnosed, I just stopped everything and just took care of her because I feel like, that's what needed, I'm gonna take care of my mom. But I was never prepared to see that. But I was strong, I stayed, and I stayed around. And the day I lost her, just that whole day, that day was crazy. The day I lost her, I ain't really discussed this with nobody, but that day I lost her, I heard my mother call out for God. I heard her call out for God, and this is why I believe in God so much. Cause I heard her. She was in pain that morning. I heard her call out for God, God, I'm sorry, help me. I don't know if she said she ready, but I heard her call out for God. And then hours later, she left me. So that took a lot out of me. That took a lot out of me, man. I'm not gonna lie. Seeing my mom go through that, knowing she didn't deserve none of that pain, that took a lot out of me. And I'm not gonna lie, you know, that first year I lost my mom, you know, I was in a dark place. You know, I didn't want to hear about a cancer survivor. I didn't want to see anything about somebody surviving cancer or any type of survival with cancer because I lost my mom. So I was real bitter my first year until I went to a breast cancer walk. I went to a breast cancer walk in my city, Compton. Shout out to Compton and the breast cancer walks, you know, whoever did them at that time. I went to a breast cancer walk and I was iffy because I'm like, man, I'm about to go to this walk and be bitter as fuck. Like, but when I went to that walk, I seen so many people. It felt good to see somebody actually survive and actually live through it, you know? And then it also did feel good to hear somebody go through the same thing I'm going through. So it kind of made me cope a little bit, but times was very hard for me, you know? And like I said, that lady taught me so much. And all my mom did was just take care of her boys, you know? She take care of boys, you know. And I was a little bitter because I knew my mom, her whole life, she waited on my dad, you know, to come around, stop being on fuck shit, and finally, you know, come around and wife her up and shit like that. But my dad, you know, he had another route in his life. And I just seen my mom, just all she did was just take care of boys. So it was hard for me to just keep my faith because, like I said, I lost someone that didn't do nothing bad to this world and to people. And that went through pain and just go. And the thing that hurted me the most was my mom telling me that she don't want to leave my son. And that fucked me up. Still to this day. It fucks me up to know my mom honestly told me that she don't want to leave my son. You know, she want to see him grow. And now, those words I live with a lot right now. So, I'm really just, you know, that took a lot of time out of me, and time became years, and a lot of things in my life just started falling apart. Throughout that whole depression, you know, I was working. You know, I was trying to stay busy. I was trying to work, but it's just hard, man. It's just hard to stay focused on things, you know, and. You know, during that same period of time, you know, I went through a terrible breakup. Terrible. That took a lot out of me too because, you know, when we lose people, we look for them loved ones and people that really love us to actually like, you know, like help us get through. And, you know, I looked for that loved one and I was going through a lot of toxic shit with that person. And it got bad. Like, it got real bad. And we ended up, you know, splitting apart, you know, getting hurt a lot and not being understood. And you know what I don't understand about this whole thing I went through? You know, they say people supposed to be there for you and shit like that. And what put me in more of a depression, you know, I'm a very known person. Like, I'm a good friend, a good everything. So I knew a lot of people. And that day, you know, on my mom's funeral, you know, a lot of people told me that day, hey, Hassan, I got you. Told my family, my brother, hey, I got you. You know, we got this, I got you. And that wasn't the case after a while. You start seeing the people just fade back and just live their own lives. So the reality hit me that, damn, like everybody living their own lives and people might hurt and feel you for the moment, but people really don't got you like they say that day. They got you. So the reality hit me on that. You know, a lot of my loved ones, a lot of my family, say they got me, and I still haven't heard those people or other people ask, hey, I saw how you doing, how you coping since then, you know? And this is the year 2023. And this shit do feel like it's just yesterday, you know? I went through a bad, dark place with my depression for years. And it caused me to lose everything. I lost my relationship. I lost every friend I was close to. And that was hard for me to understand, which I'm going to get into more, was, you know, why was these people, like, disappearing from my life? Like, I thought when it's bad, you know, that's where your loved ones, your friends come around. But I was even told by friends, I'm too depressed to be around. And that was understandable now. I didn't understand it then, but it's understandable now because, like, if you're depressed and you be around somebody, it's just going to make you more depressed. And if you're going through something in your life, you're going to start thinking about it just looking at the other person mope and cry. But at the same time, like, real family going to really stay there and stick through. So I didn't understand that. Like, you know, me losing everybody in my life and etc. But, you know, I had to cope. I had to just cope. I went through a lot of depression on my own. Like I said, I lost my friends. I lost my family. I stayed to myself for years. And went to a very dark place in my life. And it stopped everything. It stopped my motivation and for music, you know. And once I lost the relationships with people, you know, I mean, it's a lot of people that just stopped talking to me. And it just fucked me up. But, you know, I had to keep pushing. I had to try. But those took a lot of years for me, you know. And throughout that whole process, you know, I lost faith. But I gained it through the process of, you know, and it's crazy how I lost faith and now I'm so prayed up. I'm so, like, you couldn't catch me without praying. Like, you know, it's just crazy how things work in life. But I went through a very long, hard depression journey just trying to get out of it and feel better, you know. And this year, 2023, and I'm finally, like, able to talk about this. And, you know, like I said, I'm finally making this video explaining what happened. Like, what was this long period of time? What happened? And I just tried, you know, I tried to find love again. I tried to, you know, find friendship, and it just didn't work, and it just kept bringing me back down. Then I started losing the skills of being social, communication skills, you know. Start building anger, you know. Only thing that really kept me going through all this process, and that's why I'm blessed to thank God so much for this little boy. It's my son. Like, my son, you know, and you know, my son, he brings so much positivity to my life, so much motivation. And for me, I feel like God brought my son in this world at that period of time because he knew, like, you know, I was going to lose my mom and, you know, wanted to give up and shit like that. But he knew my son, by him being here, I was never going to do that, because my biggest fear now, my two biggest fears right now is me failing my kid, because I have something to live for. I have a purpose now, you know. If I lost my purpose after I lost my mom and just said fuck everything and just lost hope with everything in my dream, I didn't lose my purpose in my son, because I know I'm living for him. So I always pick myself up, every situation I pick myself up just for him, like, you know. And now, because that my mom is gone and she's not here, I wasn't able to give her that car when I made it. I wasn't able to buy her that house that she always wanted, or able to financially get her out her struggles, you know. And because of that now, I wasn't able to do that when she was here. Like, I for sure can't fail her now, because, like, Mom, all that stuff she'd been through, I cannot say it was for nothing. Like, literally, all my mother did was just take care of boys and kept the lights on and kept food on our table. It was not one day the lights was off or one day we was hungry, like, for real. My mama made it happen, so I'm making it happen for my kid. That's why I thank God for him every day, because my son is so talented. As y'all can see, go on Fun with Your Son, you know, go on his channel. My son is so full with energy. And at the time he was there, you know, I do thank God that he was here while my mom was still alive, you know, even though she was doing bad at the time. It was times where my son, you know, my mom would just hold my son and just be at peace, just be smiling, you know. It was time my mom was weak, and she would hear my son cry, you know, when he's a newborn, and she'd go in there and just pick him up and rock him, and he'll just be quiet. So I know my mom, you know, really hurted her leaving him. You know, that's why she kept it real with me and told me that. So I gotta live with my son growing up and knowing that my mom wanted to be in his life. And, you know, it's not like that. So a lot of that eats me up inside, man. And then throughout this whole process, like, with music-wise, like, I never lost my skill of music. I just stopped recording, just stopped. Like I said, I lost friends, lost people I do music with, like everybody, like literally everybody. And let me touch that subject while I'm on it. I was with a group. I feel like, in this video I'm going to have to talk about it because a lot of people question it, and even still me, I question it. Because I don't know what happened. But if y'all know, I was in this group called Prophecy. I was, consists of, Reese, J Rip, etc. D Money, P, Fabio, Scooter, my niggas, man, my brothers. I really called brothers from another mother, And then, my Compton bros, Sway, Solo, Yellow Boy, my niggas, my cousin, Jack Spade, A lot of people I was into musically. With the Prophecy situation, it fucked me up. Let me spark up. It fucked me up because my boy Reese, as y'all can see in my YouTube, the person I made a skit with, and that skit that I posted, people think it's new, but no, that was an old skit, Definitely after I lost my mom, but but I don't know, people know me and my bro Reese, we was working together. We was work partners and shit. And I really, like, a lot of shit is a blur to me. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. Even me talk about this shit and trying to remember a lot of things in my life, like things that happened 5-6 years ago, is a blur because I went through a lot, like a deep depression, a dark depression that really took a lot out of me. So it's a lot of things that's a blur to me, and like this situation, that's why I gotta talk about it, because I really kind of want answers. I really want to know what happened. But from what I can remember, all I know is me and my bro, we kind of had a little differences, me and Reese, and just out of one day, we just stopped talking. Like, we just stopped talking. And what fucked me up about that was, y'all didn't understand that once me and Reese stopped talking, like, all the bros stopped talking to me. Like, all the Prophecy bros. And I had no differences. I had no problem with nobody else. I had only issues or differences I had, or a debate I had, was with Reese. And I didn't understand what happened between the other people. Like, why D Money stopped talking to me? Why Fabio stopped tapping in? Why J Rip? Like, so it really hurted me bad because I'm like, these people, like I said, my brothers from another mother. Like, you're my blood. We just got different mothers. I look at you like a blood, like you starve as a friend, but you a blood, like, nigga, I'll probably kill for you, type shit. And just to see all them niggas just stop talking to me without explanation, it fucked me up, And then, with my Compton bros, it just, I know I wasn't motivated enough for people to feel like, okay, let's do music with reals, let's tap in with reals, let's fuck with them. But it fucked me up because, a lot of these people seen the talent, they seen the skill, the blessing that I was with this music. And a lot of my bros seen I was just depressed. Like, I just needed to lift me up, It was a time where my cousin, he brought the studio to my house and let it stay here for a long time. And I was making music, I was on and off, and then it was one period of time where I was just like off, like I was just real depressed. And then my cousin came and just got the studio back, and then ain't seen it since. And like, I seen the motivation of people believing in me wasn't there no more. And it was understandable because I was in a depression, but what I didn't understand is why nobody didn't help me lift me up from this. Why everybody just left for no explanation. So it's a lot of people that I did music with, that I was very close to, that just left without an explanation. And that Prophecy situation, it bothered me bad for a long time because, like I said, I only had a difference with one person. Why did the other 5 stop talking to me? Without explanation. So, I made like I made a rap video, a freestyle video on my YouTube. Was it 3-4 years ago, explaining the situation, and called Lost Ones because, I lost a lot of people. I lost a lot of people. As of now, Hassan don't talk to nobody I used to be cool with when my mom was alive. Like, I lost everybody. And it fucked me up because like, damn, majority of people I lost was without explanation. Like just left. But I guess, me being depressed and me not being on social media, not popping outside, not showing up, or I guess I just told people, I guess it ain't worth it. But that's what fucked me up about losing the people I lost in my life, because a lot of people I lost that just stopped talking to me. And then, I'm not gonna lie, I tried love again. I'm still trying it. And it's hard right now. Because, I'm dealing with someone that just, I guess, don't have faith in me, don't believe in me. And I'm just trying to tell this person, like, I'm just trying to pick myself up as a man right now. Because a lot of things happened in my life that I went through on my own. And I'm finally beat my depression and cope enough to actually talk to people and, and actually, open up about it. So, I don't understand, like, why, like, a lot of people didn't understand it, like, but I get that. I do get that, though. I do get that if you ain't experienced it, you're not going to really understand what somebody going through it. So that's why, like I said, it was easy for me to talk to somebody who lost someone. And that was the thing that fucked me up, because it was two people in my life that lost they parent off the same shit, or they sibling off the same shit, and left me for dry. Like damn, was I that toxic? Was I that dark? Was I that much of a dark place? Like, and then when I got myself into another relationship and seeing how that wore out that person, it broke me. Because I'm like, damn, am I really just that depressed? Was making other people depressed? But I guess I was, and I apologize, I'm man enough to apologize to the people that I guess I made depressed or made a hard time just being around, but like I said, for me still, real friends gonna stick around, real family gonna stick around. And I haven't just lost my mother through this whole period of time. I lost a cousin, I lost an auntie, I lost a grandpa, I lost an uncle. Like, it's death's coming left and right. And my grandmothers, both my grandmothers currently right now, they sick. Every time I talk to both of my grandmothers, they telling me how much pain they in. Are they okay? They hanging in there. It's like, I hate to hear that, because I love my grandma so much. Because ain't nothing like your grandparents. Like, ain't nothing like your grandparents. Y'all gotta understand, our grandparents are like I see my grandparents as the GOAT. Like my grandma is a GOAT, because the shit she been through, and when she was little, the world was so different. So how is it now? It's like, man, you gotta appreciate the people we have, and I appreciate my grandparents so much, because it's like, man, I don't even think this youth, our generation, gonna be able to be 90 something now, because how we take each other out now in this world. And that's the thing that made me depressed too, seeing this world and these killings and all this stuff. So I'm going through family death, and I'm seeing killings, and here come COVID, and then bam, I lost Kobe throughout this whole process, and that fucked me up too, because y'all know how I feel about Kobe, man. And when I lost my mom, man, like, I just kept listening to Kobe speeches and the Mama Mentality book, and then bam, he go with Gigi, and that fucked me up, man. That fucked me up, because I felt like I lost two people I look up to like a mug, And, don't get me wrong, I look up to my pops too, like a motherfucker, and I appreciate him being here, But it's so much things that Kobe taught me without being around me. Like, so much things that Kobe touched, so many lives that Kobe touched, and just to see my man go out like that, man, it fucked me up. It's like, damn, what is this world coming to? Because you seeing people that shooting kids and shit like that and go to jail for it. And you see a legend go out with his daughter, man. It fucked me up. And then that year, I remember that year, it just humbled the fuck out of me, man. It just made me like, man, I gotta do for my kid, because you never know. Like, you never know. You never know, man, your time, man. So that really fucked me up too, for a long time, still to this day. That's why it's tatted Kobe. That's why Kobe, he can always watch my back. He can always be behind me, man, because I really got that mama mentality. Like, that mama mentality kept me out the streets. That mama mentality, it helped me with my depression. And I thank you, Kobe. Like, I thank you, bro. I thank you for all that you did, that talent that you showed us. Even that game you showed on the court, man, like, you don't understand. Like, real tears because I'm hurt that you went out like that, man. But, you know, the legacy that you put on this earth, fuck, is strong, bro. And, you know, Gigi, I probably would never understand that part. Like, why did you have to go? But for me, I try not to complain in life. I just try to understand things and just, you know, just try to cope through life and get through stuff, you know. But it's things still in this life I don't understand, and that fucks me up too, you know, because I was just hanging on, you know, and then that happened, and you know, I remember that's when the COVID stuff popped off, because y'all know COVID had popped till he passed, and I lost my job due to COVID. Like, COVID shut down my job, like the business shut down, and it was a job I loved to death. I was feeding celebrities, I was in the kitchen, I was comfortable, you know, I was staying busy, and then bam. And then after that, everything just went down the drain, you know. With work, I was unmotivated to work, and, you know, it just fucked up. Now, just in these recent years, like the last year, like I just got myself together. Like I said, I never stopped being motivated in music. I always been writing. I'm not gonna lie, through this depression, through the start of my depression to now, like, it turned me to an artist that I didn't think I would ever be. And I appreciate it because my best skill in this world is really me, like, taking my life and putting on a song. You know, like, I would vent to people too, but my best skill was me going through pain and letting it out on the song and make it turn into a fire song. You know, that's why my songs are like it is now, you know. But it turned me into an artist that I'm proud to be. So that's why I know God gave me this gift. Like, you know, I'm going through all this, but God gave me this gift to touch the world. And, you know, throughout my whole depression, and from losing faith to being bitter to going to a dark place to coping to understanding to being prayed up now, and now I'm a whole different person. Like, my life different. Like, all I want to do is my life is change people, you know, and see people happy and loved ones be loved and everybody be happy. Like, and, you know, my mind now is when I get rich, I want to help people, families who lose people through cancer and feel like they're alone, you know. I don't think nobody really talk about it that much, you know, because we steady losing people. And the news and seeing these school shootings and seeing all this shit on the news, it's like everybody, I think this whole world is struggling from PTSD. But nobody talks about it. We just live in life. Especially with my generation and my people in my city. It's like we all suffer through some PTSD. We all seen some shit we weren't supposed to see. But we just live in life. And I noticed in my life, since I lost my mom, I have not been painless. You know, I've been going through health issues too, you know, through this whole situation. That's why I say depression it can kill you. Stress can kill you, you know. I went through a big health scare that got me changing my lifestyle now and the way I eat, you know, and it'll take a lot out of you. And it took a lot out of me. That's why I'm just proud and I'm thankful that I'm able to, like, literally talk to you guys and literally make this video that I've been waiting to make, because it was so hard, like, to tell people, hey, I was depressed for a long time. And I know I'm recently posting videos and stuff like that. I know people question, like, damn, why Son look so big? Why he look big that video, did he look small and that video look big? Because through that whole process of me being depressed, I never put that camera down. I never stopped filming. I never stopped writing. But I just never posted nothing. I never showed the world. And I'm not lying, like, now, like, seriously, where's my hard drive? Oh, no, my hard drive, but I got 2 hard drives. And with 4 terabytes each, I have over 2 years worth of videos, probably more than that. But I mean, I could post every day for 2 years right now. No cap. Because I was still recording. Like, that was the thing my mom loved to do. She was recording. Like, that's why we got videos of us, old school videos, and, you know, my family and parties in the 90s and shit. My mom I got that gift from her. So I never put my camera down, and I never stopped writing. I just didn't show the world. So now that's why I have to make this video, because it's a lot of things I'm going to post that's happening, a year ago. I'm going to show y'all my journey of what I've been doing in this between time. I'm still talented. I still have this gift that God blessed me, and I'm not gonna waste it. So I just knew this video had to be put out before more of my content drop on YouTube, because I have to let y'all know what's going on, And even still now, to this day, shit's still hard for me. But I'm able to lift myself up in Super Saiyan and go fight the world, fight for what I believe in, Even though things right now currently is hard, I'm still going through shit to this day, Love, is very hard, but I'm still not going to give up on that. I have faith in someone. I have faith in my relationship. I have faith in my friendship. I have faith in a lot of shit that things will come along, Do I care? I know people want to ask this question. Do I care to rekindle relationships, friendships that I had? To be honest, that's why I'm making this video. Because I feel like if somebody sees this video that knew me and I was close to, and if they feel like they want to make it right, man. This is my invitation to you guys. Because it's conversations I still need from people that want to know what happened. Because, the social media, it's people on my social media that I look, and this was fucked up by social media. I post music, I post things on social media, and there's people that on social media that will watch my stories and shit like that. I'm like, damn, I ain't heard from you in years. You can watch my story but not speak. But that's just the way this world works. The way the new world works now. Nobody got to say nothing to you. When if they watch you, then that's them checking on you. And I know it's a lot of people who was lurking, a lot of people still watching me, but nobody's checking on me. Nobody, hey, is he cool? But I guess that was confirmation from people he ain't dead. Okay, he cool, so he posting this, so he cool. But it just fucks me up. But I'm in a healing process still. I'm changing, I'm better. I'm stronger musically, I'm stronger physically, mentally I'm stronger. But I'm still weak, I'm still strong enough to admit that I still cry, I still go through my moments, it's still hard. But I'm still coping with a lot of things. So, this journey not over. My music, man, it's my passion. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for music. Music changed my life. Music made me a very confident, very special person. And I know the songs I make, I know it will help so many people. I know I'm not an artist that just want to brag. I'm an artist that actually want to help people through my music. And I know my music is powerful. If I get chills just listening to my songs. I be like, damn, I made that song. Because my lyrics now is powerful. My lyrics then is powerful, but now, not to brag, but I don't think nobody could fuck with me, but this ain't no competition. I just know that I have a skill of going through something and turning into a song. So, I'm not giving up. I'm making this video too. I'm not giving up. Don't lose hope on Reels, man. Invest in Reels. Believe in Reels. Support Reels, man. Support me. Because, I'm a human. And I went through something, And even now, I'm still going through something. But at least, I'm somebody that's admitting to it. Admitting to me being depressed and being in a dark place. Because I'm better now. And it's a lot of people that can't say this. It's a lot of people that just in themselves or drain out and just let depression win. My depression did win at one point in time in my life, but it was a time where I woke up and said, no, I'm about to beat this shit. And I killed depression. So I can finally say today, 2023, I'm not depressed no more. Because I'm able to get up and live life and still smile and be happy and work. And work for my goals and dream, So I know I'm not depressed no more. I just know life still be lifing. Life still be lifing. And I thank y'all for staying on this journey. And to my new subscribers on my new channel, thank you guys, you know, for being a part of this new journey and this new channel. But I'm on go mode now, for real, man. I'm on go mode, you know. I do feel like I wasted a lot of time, but it was not wasted time. I needed a lot of time to heal, and unfortunately it took me a very long time. But I'm better now. Music is in tune. As y'all can see, I've been posting a lot of stuff. I'm back in the studio. I'm recording, the camera back, you know, right here. I'm in front of the camera again, so, and behind the camera, so, you know, it feels good. My Lakers doing good, you know, LA, you know, I definitely have to shout them out. So it's really I see the progress in me. Even when things are hard, you know, I see the progress and I see the journey that God has in store for me. And I know that period of time where I lost faith and gained it, I know that was a need. You know, I know God really pat me on my back for that. And I pat myself on the back for that, because y'all don't understand, like, I was never that type to talk about God or be prayed up and everything like that. And literally, that's all I do now. Like, I pray so much. And that's how I know my faith got stronger, when I start really praying for other people. More than me. Like, I start with my prayer about other people. Even people that down talk me, that's in and out of love with me and all this, that I pray for everybody. Because the reels, the Compton Barrel Reels, the Hassan, you know, I'm a peaceful guy, you know. I want everybody loved, even me. I want everybody to love me. I hate people that hate me. I hate people that dislike me and shit like that. That's why I keep my distance. I don't really, but, you know, if I love you around, I'm around you. I'm telling you how much I love you, you know. But I hate the negative shit. I hate the sad shit. I hate all that shit that don't have nothing to do with being happy. That's why I try to avoid it at all costs. But sadly, we in this world where you can't avoid that shit. You're gonna always get challenged by the negative. It's just how you react to it. And lately, I know me, my reaction has been a lot of prayer and just giving it to God and having that faith. So I know I'm gonna make it in my life, you know, because not a lot of people do. Not a lot of people do. And, you know, it's never too late for this. My goals and chase my dreams. Never too late. And how strong of an artist I am now and of an entertainer I am now, I just know God just got it in store for me to make it. And I can't wait till that day come and I'll be able to really change lives, because that's all I want to do is just change people's lives and make people happy. And of course be wealthy, but also be healthy, mentally and physically. Your mental is very important, you guys. Stay focused on that mental. Your mental health is very serious. Mental health is very serious. Also with your health, man. Because depression, stress, PTSD, all that shit, etc., breaks you down. Literally breaks you down. And then eventually you will get that scare from the doctor saying, oh, this and that. And it took me a scare for me to really just stop with my health and take that serious. And now thank God that I'm got my shit right and everything, and, you know, working on it, and, you know, but I'm healthy living right now, and it's still on. So the next videos, as y'all could keep seeing these new videos I'm gonna post, for sure Riz gonna be looking skinnier and skinnier, cause it's no going back to the bad health, you know, mentally and physically. So thank you guys, man, for really, like, staying. If you watch this whole video, please comment that you watched the whole video and say I appreciate you, Reels, because that just lets me know that, you know, you sat there and listened, and I do appreciate you, and I thank you for taking out this time to press this video. If you can press a like, that's cool. If you can press a dislike, I mean, go ahead, you know, you're free, but just explain what was the reason for the dislike. But, you know, just keep supporting, you know. I'm still going to try to get in my old channel, but just keep supporting. I love everyone. I want to see everybody happy. It's 2023. I'm here still. Glad that I'm living and I'm okay. And a lot of music coming out. A lot of YouTube videos coming. Like I said, I got 2 years worth of videos. And I'm not about to let them sleep. I'm going to introduce y'all. I'm going to take y'all on my journey from this. So I will be posting a lot, but just understand these videos, they gonna be coming out. But this, like I said, this is me showing y'all journey. So it's something y'all want to see anyway. So thank you guys. I love everyone. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my son's channel. My family channel. All this is gonna be right here on the link in the description. And to everybody, I love you. Stay happy, stay blessed, and this world gonna be a better place for sure. I'm one of the people that's want to make this world a better place, and there's a lot of people in this world like me. But now let me apply that pressure. Let me actually go and, instead of just dreaming about it, let me live those dreams. Because I still want to make it in my life. I still want to touch the world. I still want to perform at Coachella and all this for the fans, you know. I still have a gift that God blessed me with. So, thank you for everybody. I appreciate y'all watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out for the new music, man, what I got going on with me and CT, Chef CT. You know, I'm going to put his link down too, because, you know, he a producer, he making beats and stuff like that. So everything that I want y'all to support, I'm going to put down in that link. But overall, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for watching this video and understanding and being patient with me and taking this journey with me. I'm sorry I went through a long period of time, but I needed to heal. But that's why I'm making this video, to confirm to you guys I'm healed, I'm okay, and now I'm chasing this dream. So you guys could go back to the support and investing and everything, because I'm here for y'all. I'm not just here for me on this world. I'm here for y'all. Love you, Mom. Rest in peace, Mother. And rest in peace to all my loved ones I lost in this family. I love you, Jason. Hope you in school, paying attention. Daddy see you but later. But you know, I gotta say I love you on this video. Stay prayed up, you guys. Stay healthy. And remember, mental health and physical health is very important. And if you're suffering through PTSD or depression or anything, do not be afraid to talk to someone. And if you feel like the person you're talking to don't understand, don't give up on venting to someone that do, because somebody will understand you. And it's people like me that you could come to. If you feel like if nobody understands you, there's people like me to hear you say, there's people like me to hear to say, you're not alone. You're not alone. Even though we do feel alone through this, even though I've fought through this alone, I'm not alone. So, thank you guys. It's Compton Bound Reels, a.k.a. Reels, a.k.a. Hassan. And see y'all in the next video. Rest in peace, Kobe. Compton City Movement. Y'all follow Madge Ray too. I'm going to put that link in here too. Y'all know I got a rep. Close up though. Commercial coming soon. Love you guys. Bye.